this is D, Talk Time with D, coming to you with another video. This time we're talking about naysayers. Okay? Naysayers are typically people that they rain on your parade a lot. When you have a plan set out or a dream set out for you or whatever, and sometimes you can go to certain people that don't have your best interests, and they can kind of tell you, oh, you probably shouldn't do that, oh, you can't do that, or you won't be able to. Those people, or you can't do that because of X, Y, and Z, or that's not going to turn out right, all of that kind of stuff. Testimonial. So I was in high school, right? And I had missed a lot of hours, so I was already back a lot of hours. I had 2 of my 3 kids already, and to be honest, some of the time I missed because I missed my babies. Like I felt like I was missing out on a lot of time with them doing school, finishing out, and hair school this is. And then some of the time I was using my sister car at the time that she had. So yeah, that was kind of hectic too, or whatever. But I was making it work. We were making it work, making sure that I get in and out of school, making sure my mom got to work, all of that. So what happened was I got hours behind. I was like, honestly, 200 some hours behind. And also with that 200 hours behind, I was out 10 consecutive days. I was out of school or whatever. And so I got the phone call, and they were like, hey, we dropped you. And I was like, what? And they was like, yeah, we dropped you out. And so I literally had, a little moment. I got off the phone. I was like, okay, thank you. But the go-getter in me, I called right back. I was like, okay, so how do I get back in? And she was like, oh, well, you would have to wait 6 weeks that I could reapply or whatever, and that I would have to talk to, like, I would say the dean. I don't know exactly what her title was there, but talk to her and see if I got an okay to come back. And so I went through the whole motion. Fast forward, I get back into school. Well, I'm signing back up to get into school, and I'm talking to the counselor. Rewind a little bit. So, okay, I wanted to come up with this plan. I had already had this plan set out. I went to my sister, and I was like, hey, if you can help me, you know what I'm saying? If you can help me with the hours, because I was on some let's get in, get out type stuff. I was going to go to school from 8 a.m., get out at 10 p.m. type thing, and I had already scheduled out how long it was going to take me to get out of school doing that. And so I presented it to my sister. I prayed about it first or whatever, and she was like, let me pray about it, which I completely understand, because that's what I would do too. So I gave her some time. She finally came back, y'all, and the Lord worked on my side. And she was like, yeah, I can do it, but we're going to set a date. This is the time you have to be done by, and we can get the show on the road. And so we did that. And so I was up there faithfully from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Now, going back to the counselor. Now, the counselor that was there at the time, I don't know what was up that day. I was going to do full-time school or whatever like that, but I had to backtrack and do part-time just to be on the safe side, just in case some days it wouldn't work out how we had originally planned. And the counselor was like, okay, well, according to your schedule, you are 200-something hours behind. Not only are you 200 hours behind, but your new graduation date is going to be May. Mind you, my original graduation date was December 26th of 2016. Yeah. And she was like, your new due date is May 2017, and by the looks of that, you won't even be done by then. Wrong one. So instead of me being upset, I use that as my motivation. You're not fit to tell me what I can't do. You're not fit to tell me what I can't do in the amount of time that I can do it. I will sit there and draw out a whole plan out to make sure. And so I did with my sister. That's how we came up with the hours of 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. And I was there faithfully doing a bunch of nothing. Computer, YouTube, hair videos, makeup videos, all day in other people's heads. It wasn't even my time to be doing clients, but I was still doing clients. I didn't care. It kept me busy. It kept the time flowing. I hate, like, sitting and not doing nothing, period. Like, the time goes by so slow. But long story short, okay, so yeah, I have to get back to it. Okay, so I clocked in them hours so much, y'all. December 19th, 17th, or 19th of 2016, I clocked my last 1,500 hours. Who was too psyched was me. And that same counselor that told me that I wouldn't be done by then was actually there to see me and had to come up to me and say, dang, girl, I've been seeing you put in your hours and you getting them done. And that's why I say, don't worry about naysayers, because naysayers, they look at it one way and they go about it, and that's supposed to be the solution. If you sit back and you use that as motivation and you say, okay, well, in my head, I know that I can do it, then do it. Like, don't worry about what everybody else got to say. Only you know what you can do. Only you know how much push and drive that you got inside of you for you to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, by all means, let people talk. And so what? Sorry, y'all, that's my other phone. Let people talk. Let them say what they gonna say. At the end of the day, you know what you can do. You know what you want to do. If I don't care what dream it is, and I don't care how far-fetched it may seem to other people. If you can see the vision, then you do it. Even if you got to do it alone. It is what it is. Sometimes the Lord will reveal something to you that he didn't reveal to everybody else. And that's okay. It's a lot of stories in the Bible where he revealed it to one person and not everybody. It wasn't for them. It was for him. And then, like the ark. I'm just saying, you know, he was told. He had the vision. He had to put it together. And everybody else was looking at him like he was stupid. They didn't understand. But if he had stopped and he didn't build that ark, guess what? He would have drowned too, right along with everybody else. But instead, he built his ark. He did what he was supposed to do. He did what God told him to do. If God be for you, who can be against you? You got yourself. As long as you know that he said to do it, y'all. Okay? That's enough of me talking. But I just had to get on here and tell y'all about naysayers. And tell y'all about the strength that you have to make your dreams come true. Do what you gotta do. Don't listen to everybody else. Everybody else didn't get it. They didn't get the message. You got the message. Okay? Other than that, y'all have a good day. I'll be back with something else later on. And don't go so hard on my jacket. But I have to put something on real quick so I can come and talk to y'all. Okay? And the funniest thing, y'all, is when I'm talking to y'all, I'm actually talking to myself too. Because I be needing the motivation too. So I can go back and look at this and be like, yeah, girl, go ahead. Do what you got to do. Don't worry about what they talking about. Don't worry about how they looking at you. Go ahead. Handle your business. Okay? Love y'all. Bye.